Hey Cancer, it's Suzanne here to do your weekly reading. All right. You know, I was at Starbucks this morning and the line was, and this has been pretty consistent. The line was like 30 cars long. And I've been sitting and waiting just like everybody else, doing stuff in the car and everything, but you know, to me that's kind of an indicator, I think, of how quickly everything could come back to normal, truthfully. All right. Let's see, what are we doing today? So we're going to start off with the Lenormand deck, okay? And what I want is the energy between you and your person. So this could be, anything could come up here, and then we'll go from there. All right, so you are going to be on top. Your person is going to be on the bottom. Oops. You want to know my drink? It is a triple tall, non-fat, 4-pump toffee nut latte, and it's fantastic. Delish. And today, I had all the dogs in the car because today was Boogie's birthday. So, you know, he's the big 07. He's my youngest. Barney and Pebbles are 10. Well, they will be 10. They're 9. Which is hard for me to believe, actually. Okay, let's see what we have here, Cancer. I haven't done Cancer first in a long time. All right, so let's see. We have, okay, so Lenormand cards are never meant to be read in reverse. All right, so we have the scythe, okay? This is cutting something away. We have the tree. Wow, Cancer. Okay, so honestly, I feel like this, you know, is good. I feel like the two of you are doing something here that is good, or it might be good for you. All right, so again, this scythe is about cutting something away. This tree can mean, it can talk about growth or, you know, becoming rooted, you know, planting roots. And then we have this whip card. Which, you know, can be the energy of, I feel like what this is saying is that between the two of you, you're cutting away something that you were heavily rooted in. Could be a job, okay? Heavily rooted in something that literally tortured you, that you didn't like. There's something in your life that's falling away that needed to go. So, you know, and that can be so many things, you know, I mean, right now it's hard to say what that could be. But I feel like you're getting rid of something that really either tried to take root or you were heavily rooted in and that you felt a little bit tortured by. All right, so let's see what we have here for you. 9 of Wands. So you're cautious about something. 4 of Cups. You're cautious possibly because maybe somebody left your life. 4 of Cups is somebody that's focused on the 3 cups that are empty versus the Ace of Cups here that sits right in the middle. Ace of Cups is full and wants to present itself to you, but you're not focused on that right now. This might be very fresh. This might be somebody that you cut away, or maybe somebody cut you away. And then we have the 2 of Swords. This is an energy of a blocked heart. Whatever you left, remember, was torturing you. You didn't like it, and sometimes, especially if a relationship ends, right? Right after it ends, you feel that sense of relief, and then you might start remembering certain things that you liked about that person, and suddenly it doesn't feel quite as torturous. But I feel like, in your case, and that's what I feel like the 4 of Cups is saying here, is that you might be focusing on, the 3 empty cups, which in your case might be a good thing. Focus on what didn't work, because I feel like it needed to go. Down here with this person, and it doesn't have to be a person, but I feel like it probably was. We have Justice. So, this can be the energy of deciding, this person might have decided, ultimately, were they going to stay with you, or were they going to make a change? It ultimately was a soul decision. These scales represent the past and the future. So this person was deciding possibly between, keeping things the same, which would represent the past, or making some changes, which means, addressing and trying to live for what's coming. So I feel like this person might have been the one who made the changes here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you left each other. You could have left a toxic family behind. You could have left toxic friends behind. Again, you could have left a toxic job behind. I'm not, because you have the 4 of Cups up here and this 9 of Wands, which is a cautious energy, it does kind of feel like the 2 of you might have split. All right, and then this person has the 9 of Swords. So while this is interesting, because while you are thinking about the good qualities of this person and the good times, I feel like this person, is beating themselves up and telling themselves stories about, things that aren't based in fact. So, they might be telling themselves the opposite. They might be making it worse than it actually was. But I feel like this person is making changes to help them move towards their future. This is the energy shared between the 2 of you. So I feel like there was a tortured energy here between the 2 of you, not just one or the other. You might have felt very constricted by commitment, or by a job, or, let's see. And then I just said commitment, and here we have the Hierophant. So what might have tortured this person is maybe this person didn't want commitment. Maybe this is a divorce. Justice can sometimes represent that, and Hierophant can represent marriage. This person may be beating themselves up because they don't want marriage. And that could have been why this ended. The tree represents being rooted. Being rooted is torturous for somebody here, and it could be torturous for both of you. All right, so let's get some clarification up here. 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups. All right, so you're suspicious because I don't feel like this person communicated the way that they should have. So you don't have necessarily all of the clarity that you need. You know, this might be going on right now. You're not completely clear as to why this ended. 4 of Cups. And I'm getting a lot of this energy, you know, in the last week. 4 of Cups clarified by Knight of Pentacles. So one of the energies of the Knight of Pentacles is, you know, I feel like you knew it had to happen, okay? Knight of Pentacles is somebody that gets it done, sometimes with kind of a gloomy edge. So you could have just as easily been the one that ended this because you knew that it might not have been sustainable or it may not been able to grow. And again, if it tortures you, you know, you might have struggled making a decision on this because I think you can see that there were good things about this connection, but there were things that were torturing you. So you could have ended up blocking your heart a long time ago. So if this person actually was the one that ended it, you were putting that energy out there for a long time that you wanted it to end. 2 of Swords clarified by what? 10 of Cups. All right, so I think at some point there was a conversation about marriage, about commitment, okay? About what emotionally fulfills you. And this is possibly what went wrong in this connection, okay? Because, you know, I feel like with this Hierophant down here, let's clarify that Hierophant. Lovers, yeah. So I feel like this person loved the connection, loved the attraction between the two of you, enjoyed your time together until there was a lot of discussion around commitment. You know, and some people just are not built that way. So I feel like that is potentially what happened. What is this person worried about at night? Page of Wands. One more. Okay, so they're reconsidering. They're reconsidering their ways. Hangman says they're getting a new perspective on their Page of Wands behavior, which could have been, you know, keeping everything light, keeping everything non-committal. You know, you might have wanted more commitment and roots in this connection. And, you know, they're thinking about this. They're absolutely thinking about this. What does this person want in the future? All right, so we have 9 of Wands. You have 9 of Wands up here. One more. Queen of Pentacles. You know, this person is, Nine of Wands is a cautious energy. They want somebody that is completely authentic. So, a lot of times this will come up when somebody hasn't been completely honest about what their expectations are from the beginning of the relationship. So, if commitment and marriage and big things like that were not discussed clearly at the beginning of the connection, if you were not, if you or they were not honest about that in the beginning, if this person went along with the idea of a heavily committed relationship when they didn't really mean that, that presents a problem. And vice versa. If you went along with the idea of being okay, not getting married, maybe not having kids, then that's going to create problems. That's where authenticity is key. So I feel like this person down here is the one that they either learned the lesson that they have to be completely honest from the start, or what they're looking for in the future is somebody that will be completely honest from the start with them. They realized how important that is. So, any additional information that we need to know here? All right, so here's the deal. After a lot of pondering, after a lot of consideration, this person down here, Judgment, is probably coming back. Okay, so that again indicates that this is the person that probably moved themselves away from this connection. All right, Strength for you. So what I feel like this means here for you is, you can see she's trying to tame the beast there. What is your beast? Who is your beast? Okay. Is the beast that you try to tame, is it self-doubt? Is it feeling, small in comparison to this person? If this person comes back, what have you learned from this situation before? Did you hold back things about yourself that would have been nice for this person to know? Did you have a lot of self-doubt? Did you have a lack of confidence when it came to this person? So I would, I feel like the advice here for you is figuring out what your beast was when it came to this connection, because I feel like it's coming back around. This person definitely saw a lot of great things in you, just as you saw a lot of great things in this person. But there was something that was torturing the both of you, and I feel like it was something fundamental in this connection that both of you just did not agree upon. So if this person comes back and says, hey, I am open to X, Y, and Z, you better make sure that you question that person and really find out what it is they truly want, because they may not know. They may not know, because the last card we have here for this person is the Hangman, which says, they might be looking at things from a different perspective, but they haven't made any final decisions yet. So this person might come back prematurely. So just a heads up on that. All right. So Cancer, that is what I have for you. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of this energy, like I said in the last week, and with people having possibly more time to, address certain things, no matter what it is in their life right now, it seems to be bubbling up to the surface. So anyway, if you're looking for a deeper reading, you can contact me. Reach out to me through email. You will get a response quickly, and we'll get you taken care of. Otherwise, I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks a lot, Cancer. Have a great week. Bye.